Hi friends, welcome to Excel Festive. In this video we are going to see how to prepare the stock management systems in Excel. See here to the right side, the purchase entry, sale entry is there. Based on these two, the stock quantity will be updated automatically, and the purchase entry and sales entry will be updated by using the macros automatically. Okay, it will be very easy to prepare these stock management systems in Excel. After watching this video, you will be able to prepare by your own this sheet. Okay friends, let's start the session. See here, I have given here a entry type, last invoice number, after that the particulars of the item. So based on your requirement you can give the particulars. Here the particulars I have given is invoice number, company name, date, description, quantity and price. Based on your requirement you can give whatever the details you want, you can mention here. Okay friends, see here at the entry type, here one cell is there. I am going to select at the entry type. Here we need only the purchase as well as the sale. We are going to make purchase entry or the sale entry. Okay, for that what we can do, we can select the data tab, and then under that data validation option is there, select that one. Under that here you have to select the list, and under the source you have to select, you have to mention the sales comma purchase comma sale. Okay, only these two will be available at the drop down box. See here, once I press OK, the drop down box came here. If you select only the two, from the two purchase or sale you can select any one of them. Okay, now under the last invoice number, that I will explain you later. How we have to perform that last invoice number, I will explain you that later. Now we can give the background color, or you can change the font color based on your wish. See here, I am going to use some of the formulas in this video. So whatever the formula I am using, I will give the link in the description. If you are not aware of that formula, please click that link and make sure you understand that formula, because that will be very useful for you. Okay friends, see here, I will again give the change the font color and background color, whatever my wish I am giving. Based on your wish you can give. Okay, that looks nice. After that, see here, the invoice number, company name, everything we have to enter now. Before that, what I am going to do, if you see at the top, insert button is there. Under that, shapes select, and under the shapes, see here, there are many symbols are there. In that I am going to select rounded rectangle. Okay, I have selected rounded rectangle, and I am going to draw the button here. See here, click and drag, and whatever the size you want, based on that you just release the button. And see here, I have one button here. Here you can give whatever the color you want. I will give like light blue color, and double click inside and you can edit the text here. I will mention here purchase entry. And now you see, I will just select that, copy and paste again. We will make one more. Okay, here I am going to mention the name as sales entry, because these two entry we are going to enter. Based on this, the stock will be automatically calculated. See here, I have mentioned here sales entry. You can see at the down there is different sheets are there with the name purchase, sale and stock, which I have mentioned with a different color. Okay, see here, purchase, sale and stocks are there. So whenever I make the entry for the purchase, after pressing the purchase entry, it should automatically move to the purchase sheet. See here, I have given in the purchase sheet invoice number, company name, date, description, quantity as well as the price, which is taken from the particulars of the item in the main sheet. All I have copied and pasted in the transpose format. See, that's what is here. Now what we are going to do, we have to select all together, and under that, like 3 or 4 rows, or how many rows you want, you can just select that, and we are going to make a table here. Okay, for that Control T is the shortcut. See here, the table format, the pop-up dialog box will come. In here you have to select the tick marks here. My data has header, it will automatically select the cells. Press OK. Once you press OK, see here the data format the table format has been given to the table. See here, and under the design I have removed the checkbox in the banded rows so that it will be all together in the same color. At the top, what I am going to do, I will select all together the cells and make merge center. Now I will give the heading as purchase and increase the size based on your wish, and after that the colors for the font as well as the background you can give whatever the color and background color as well as the font color you wish you can give. Okay, see here I have given the black color as a background and the white color as the font color. Now I will select all together the table. I am going to draw the borders for all the table. See here I have drawn a borders. Okay, so the same thing we are going to repeat for the sales entry also. See here, now the sales entry we are going to do the same thing. The same particulars of the item I have copied and pasted in the transpose format. Now what we can do, we will select all together. Under that extra empty rows you have to select like 3 or 4, and then Control T is the shortcut for creating a table. Select the tick mark and press OK. Now the table format has been added to the table. Under the design I am just removing the banded row so that all the lines will be in the uniform. So I have removed that one. Now at the top I am going to draw make a merge and center, and I am going to mention as sales because this sheet is the sale. So this is going to be the sales entry sheet. So increase the size and the center alignment, and again I am going to do the colors for this one, background as well as the font color. Now we will make the title as sale entry. Okay, so see here space, and I am mentioning the title as sale entry, and the same thing I am going to repeat for the purchase also. We will mention here as purchase entry so that it will be easy to understand. And now I am going to draw the borders for sales entry all the table. See here I have drawn the sales entry sheet. For the full table I have drawn the borders. Now we are going to see about the stock sheet. See here I have given in the stock sheet only few headings: description, purchase quantity, sales quantity as well as the stock quantity, only that I have given, and under that you just select random lines more than 3 or 4, and I have drawn a table for this one. And as I said before, under the design I have removed the banded rows also to make it uniform. And see here the same thing we are doing here, merge and center, and then the heading I am giving as stock because this sheet is a stock. So here the stock will be automatically calculated. Okay, the same thing, the background as well as the font color I am going to change here. Now we will draw the borders for all together in the table. After that, like based on your requirement, you can also adjust the column width. See here we will adjust the column width, and the description also I am adjusting the column width. Now let's move to the main table, main sheet. See here in this table, whatever the items I am going to enter here, after pressing the purchase entry, it should automatically move to the purchase entry sheet. I will explain you how we can do that one. See here in the invoice number we are going to make a new purchase entry. We will start the invoice number with 1. After that the company name randomly I am giving ABC Limited, and the date based on your purchase date you can enter the purchase date here. After that the description, now I will give the stapler because it's stationary items we are going to see. So we are going to purchase the stationary items, so I will give stapler, and the quantity I will give random quantity as well as the price. Okay, now whatever the details we have given here, once we press the purchase entry button at the down, it should automatically copy all together the details of the purchase entry and pasted in the purchase sheet in a transpose format. So it will be copied as a vertical and pasted in the horizontal format. How we can do that? For that, at the top view under the view tab you select the macros and record macros, one option is there, select that one. Okay friends, see here I am going to select the record macros. Once you press the record macros, this dialog box will appear here. You can mention the macro name. I will mention here purchase because we are going to make the purchase entry, so I have given the name as purchase, and select here this workbook, same let it be here, and press the OK. Once you press the OK, see in the screen whatever you do, everything will be started recording here. Okay, now let's start here. I am going to select all the particulars of that item what we have given here. I will select that and copy. See the macro is recording now. I have copied that one, and in the purchase sheet I am going to paste it in the second row. Okay, at the second row what I will do, there is one shortcut is there, Alt H VT is the shortcut to paste in the transpose format, Alt H VT. Okay, see once I press that one, it automatically pasted in the transpose format. After that what I am going to do, see right click in the row and insert. I am going to insert one row at the top of that entry. See here I have inserted one row. Now I am going again to the main sheet. Now I will delete all these entries. See here, select and delete, and keep your cursor in the entry type. Okay, I have selected in the entry type. Okay, now go to the view tab, under that macros, select the macros and stop recording. So whatever we have done until now, that will be recorded, and stopped until now what we have done is recorded. Okay, see here at the home tab, and you can also see that one by clicking the view, under the macros select view macros. Once you click that one, see here we have created the name, macro name as purchase, and it is recorded. Okay, it is in the here. So see here at the purchase entry, if you keep the cursor, see only cursor symbol is coming. You have to click right click and select the assign macros. Now this pop-up dialog box will come. Here you have to select the purchase and press OK. Okay, this purchase recorded video will be assigned to that purchase entry button. Once I press OK, now you keep your cursor in that button, there will be one finger symbol will be there, which means that button is assigned to the macro. See here the symbol is coming, right, finger symbol, it is assigned to that macro, the recorded macro. See, I will give you one example. Now we are making the second purchase entry. 2, I have mentioned the invoice number and the company name randomly I am giving, and the date as well as the description we can give. Description I am going to give the same like stationery items I will give now, scissor, and quantity as well as the price we will give. Once your entry has been done, if you press the purchase entry button, the details will move from here and pasted in the purchase sheet. See here I will click that. See, I have pressed the purchase entry, and see here it is already deleted, right, it is not here. So if you see at the purchase sheet, see here the number 2 has came here and all are pasted in the transpose format. Okay, which we have recorded that all has been updated like this, and above that one row has been inserted. I hope you got this. Now let's move to the main sheet. I will explain you with one more example so that it will be very easy to understand. See here invoice number I have given 3, and the company name I will give XYZ Limited, and the date, description, quantity and price, everything you have to enter. Whenever there is a new entry is a purchase entry, please make sure you have entered all the required details. Now this time I am going to give the description as envelope, the quantity as well as the price. Now again I am going to press the purchase entry. See here, once I press here, it will move from this sheet. Whatever the details I have entered will move from here, and it is pasted in the purchase sheet which we want. Automatically it will do by clicking one button, and above that one row will be inserted. Let's move to the main sheet. Okay friends, now I hope you have understand what I was telling to you. Now we will make the same thing for the sales sheet. Okay, See here, now we are going to make the sales entry. The invoice number, we will mention it as 1. We will start with 1. We are going to repeat the same thing for the sales sheet, which we have done in the purchase sheet. That is going to be repeated now. See here, sales we are going to make like 1 and ABC Limited, what are the company 1 you can mention, as well as the date and the description. I am going to make the sales of stapler, okay, with the quantity 10, 5 or 10. Now I am going to give the price. Once you give the price, and the same thing which you have done previously, you have to repeat the same thing like recording the macro. See here, if you see that if I keep the cursor in the sales entry sheet, sales entry button, it is not showing the finger axis, right? Because we have not assigned the macros. Now see, I have selected all the particulars of the item. Go to the view, under that macros, select the record macros. One dialog box will appear, the same thing. And here the macro name I am going to mention now sale, okay, and then this workbook, same thing you keep, and then press OK. Once you press OK, it started recording. Okay, now what you have to do, select the details, particulars of the item. You just select, right click and copy, or Ctrl C shortcut for copy. Go to the sales entry sheet. See here, I am going to paste here by using the shortcut format Alt H VT, okay, so that it will paste in the transpose format. Alt H VT. Now I will select that row and insert one more row at the top. Put your cursor in here in the invoice number. Okay, now I am going to the main sheet. Select the given details, delete, and put your cursor in the entry type. Okay, it's done. Now go to the view tab, and under the macros, select the macros and stop recording. Press the stop recording. So whatever you have done now, it is stopped. Okay, the recording has been stopped. Now what you have to do, the same thing which we have repeated for the purchase entry, like that you have to repeat the same thing now at the sales entry button. Okay, see here, whatever we are going to enter there, it should come here, right? So what we have to do for that, the shortcut is there. Before that, see here, I will make one invoice number. It is second. We are making the invoice number for the sales sheet. It's a second invoice. Company name give randomly, and date as well as description. Envelope I am giving because before we have purchased the envelope. Now I am making the sale for that. See here, the quantity I have given 10 and the price I have given. And once you press the sales entry button, it should automatically move to the sales sheet. For that, what you have to do, you have to assign the macro to the sales entry button. Okay, so that for that you have to do right click in the button and assign macro. Select that, and see here the pop-up came. Here you have to select the sales. Now we will select the OK button. See here, once you press the OK button, if you put the cursor in the sales entry button, it will automatically change it to the finger. Okay, see here, finger symbol will be there. Once you press that sale entry, automatically the given detail has been moved to the sales entry sheet and pasted in the transpose format. See here, FRZ limited company came envelope and everything has been, the second invoice number has been entered newly by pressing that sale entry button. Automatically it will do. Okay, because we have recorded the macro, so whatever the movement we have performed, everything will be copied and pasted. That's it. Okay, it is very easy. I'll make one more thing. The fourth purchase entry we are making now, purchase entry. Okay, this is not the sale entry. Invoice number I have given 4 and the company name I have given, and date and the description I am going to give. See here, now I will give the calculator and the quantity as well as the price I am going to give. This is the example for the purchase entry. Once I click the purchase entry button, it will automatically move to the purchase entry sheet. See here, after the 4th invoice number is inserted here with the name of calculator and the quantity 50 as well as the price 500. Everything has been moved to the purchase entry sheet. Okay, it is very easy. Now we are going to see the sales entry. Okay, here the invoice number I have given 3 and the company name Random Shaw's Private Limited, and the date I have given. Based on your sales entry, you have to give the date. Okay, and then the description. Now I'm going to mention the description as calculator, and then the quantity like 10 and 150 as the price. Now once I press the sales entry, it will automatically enter in the sales sheet. Okay, see here, once I press sales entry, it's automatically entered in the sales sheet. All the company invoice number and the description, quantity, price, everything has been updated in the sales entry. Okay friends, see here, this is how you have to make the sales entry. Now let's see how we can calculate the last invoice number. Okay, for that the formula we are going to use is max. Okay, equal to max. See here, I am going to use the formula equal to max, but before that we will do one thing. In the entry type at the top, we will select the purchase. Okay, we will select the purchase, and then now we are going to make the last invoice number. For that the formula I am going to use is equal to max, open parenthesis. So from the purchase sheet, the invoice number is there, right? Select all the column fully until the end of the table, the one which you have selected previously. Okay, so that the maximum number in the invoice number in the purchase sheet will be shown here at the, okay, that is the last invoice number. Okay friends, see now the particulars of the item, the invoice number which you are going to mention is the immediate next number to the last invoice number, so which is 5. So I am starting with 5, and the company name Dalila Private something I have mentioned, and the date, and the description, quantity. Description I am mentioning now the stapler. Okay, now the quantity and price I have entered all together. Okay, now if you make the purchase entry, if you click that button, automatically this will be entered in the purchase sheet. See, invoice number 5 and the company name, stapler, description, everything has been updated in the purchase entry sheet. Okay friends, okay, at the same time, now what if we select the entry type as sale? See, once we selected as sale, even after selecting the sale, it's showing the same last invoice number 5, which is wrong. Okay, for that what we have to do, we can use another formula, if. Okay, equal to if, open parenthesis, select the cell E3. If E3 equal to, the entry type is equal to, double quotation, you mention purchase. Okay, if it is purchase, comma, we need to perform this max formula which we have already mentioned. Okay, it will take the maximum value from the purchase sheet. If it is not, the above entry type is purchase, if it is sale, then we need comma, max, open parenthesis. Now you have to select the invoice number, full invoice number, that column fully from the sales sheet. Okay, so that the maximum invoice number from the sales sheet will be given as the last invoice number. Okay, once you selected, close parenthesis and enter, see automatically the number 3 invoice number is showing, which is the last invoice number in the sales sheet. Okay friends, now see, I will select purchase. See, after selecting the purchase, it is showing in the purchase sheet, which is the last invoice number that will be shown here. Okay, now you know, right, we have got the last invoice number. Okay, based on that, if the last invoice number is 5, the next invoice number what you have to mention is immediate next number, the 6. You have to start with the 6. Now we are going to see how to calculate the stock quantity by using the purchase quantity as well as the sales quantity. Okay, see here, in terms of the description, we need only the unique records from the purchase sheet, all the description. Okay, I will explain you how. See, from the purchase sheet, here is the purchase sheet, whatever we have purchased, all the description is mentioned here. For example, if you take the stapler, it is purchased 2 times. So but in our stock sheet we need to have only 1 time, so we need the unique records from the purchase sheet, all the description. Okay friends, based on that we will calculate the stock quantity. I will explain you how to take the unique records. For that, see here, I am mentioning the same title, description, and then I am mentioning down not equal. Okay, less than and greater than, not equal. Okay, now what we are going to do, by using the macros, we are going to record this one. For that, go to the view tab, under that select the macro, and record macros. Here in the macro name I'm going to mention update stock. Okay, macro name cannot be with space. Okay, so I'm putting the underscore. Okay, you can also mention refresh or whatever you want. After that I'm going to give a OK. See here, now the recording has been started. Under the data tab, see here advanced one option is there. Click that. One dialog box will be open. From that, copy to another location you select, and then the list range. For that you have to select from the purchase. Okay, with the title you have to select until the end of the table. Okay friends, see here I have selected like that, and criteria range, the one which we have entered here, the condition. Okay, I am selecting that one. After that, copy to which location we need to copy the unique records. See here I am going to mention the description. Okay, only that. After that, under the copy to, there is one box is there, you have to select that. Okay, which is will give us only the unique records only. Once you press OK, all the description in the purchase sheet, only the unique records will be pasted in the stock quantity. See here tabular has been mentioned 2 times. So when you open the stock sheet, see here only one time it is mentioned, right? We got the actual output. Only the unique record should be maintained in the stock sheet. See here, now I am going to the view tab, again to the macros, select the macros and select the stop recording. So whatever we have done now, everything has been recorded under the macros. See here, this column we no need to keep like this, we will hide this one so that it will not be visible. See, this is what we have got now as a only the description for the stock sheet. Okay friends, now I am going to insert one button. Under the insert shapes, I am selecting the rounded rectangle, and you can draw the button wherever you want. You can also change the color based on your wish, and I am going to mention inside that update stock. If you wanted to mention a refresh stock or available quantity, you can do as per your wish. I am mentioning here update stock. See, now we will assign this button for the advanced filter. Okay, the macros which we have recorded. So that right click that button and assign macro, select that option. From that, select update stock. Okay, recently we have created the macros, right? The one update stock you select and give OK. After that, the recorded macros has been assigned to this button, update stock button. Once you press here the advanced filter, the description will be updated each time. Okay, whenever we need to get the stock quantity, we have to press update stock. For example, see here in the main sheet, I am going to select the entry type purchase, and the last invoice number is 5. So the next number I am going to start with the 6, the new entry. So the company name I will give randomly, and the date, description we have to give like a new entry. Okay, I am going to mention a marker. We will prepare a new purchase entry for the marker. The quantity I will give 50, and then the price we will give randomly. Once you press purchase entry, it will be automatically entered in the purchase sheet. See here, invoice number 6 with the description marker has been updated in the purchase sheet. So let's see in the stock quantity. See here, the description, in the description column there is no marker is updated. So we have to click that refresh button in the update stock. Okay, this update stock button, if you press, see here the marker is updated because we have used the advanced filter formula here. Okay, because of that it has to be updated each and every time. Let's see how to calculate the purchase quantity. For that we have to use the formula SUMIF. I will explain you how. Equal to SUMIF, open parenthesis, and the range. For the range you have to go to the purchase. In the purchase sheet you have to select description. Okay, description, sorry, I have selected the quantity, but actually we have to select the description as a range. Okay, see, I have selected, but you have to select until the end of the table. Okay friends, now comma, after that the criteria range.
criteria, you have to select the description one here in the stock sheet, the marker. I have selected that sheet, okay, that cell, and comma, after that the sum range. Sum range, which one we have to make the sum range is purchase sheet, that quantity. Make sure you have selected all until the end of the table, okay. All the quantity I have selected in the sum range, and close parenthesis and enter. Once you press enter, see all the purchase quantity has been updated in the stock sheet. See here, for example, marker 50, it's updated in the stock sheet, and the stapler, see 20 is the stock quantity. See here we have purchased 2 times stapler, each time 10 quantity, so that has been updated in the stock sheet as a purchase quantity, okay. By using the formula SUMIF, you can get all the purchase quantity in the stock sheet. Hope you are getting my point. And for the sales quantity, we are going to use the same formula and same method like purchase quantity, equal to SUMIF open parenthesis and the range. From the sales sheet, you have to select the description. You can also select from the title or from the down of the title also, but make sure you have to select until the end of the table, okay friends. See here, fully description I have selected. Now comma, and then the criteria, the first description mark I have selected, and then comma. Now see here the sum range. In the sales sheet, all the quantity until the end of the table I have selected, okay. All the quantity I have selected, and close parenthesis and enter. Once you press enter, all the sale quantity has been updated in the stock sheet. See here, only 3 items has been sold, 10 piece each. See here, what are the items? Calculator, envelope and stapler has sold 10 piece each, okay. The same thing has been updated in the stock sheet. Rest of the items 0 will be mentioned here because there is no sale. Let's see how to calculate the stock quantity. Okay friends, see here I am going to use the formula equal to purchase quantity minus sale quantity, and then press enter. Once you press the enter, see all the stock quantity has been given, okay, by using the formula purchase minus sale quantity. Okay friends, see here stapler 20 purchase quantity, 10 has been sold, and remaining 10 is the current stock available, okay. See here likewise the other items also, everything has been given based on the current stock quantity, okay friends. See here you can understand easily. See the first item marker 50 pieces we have purchased, not yet sold, so the remaining stock quantity is 50. Always make sure after making the new purchase entry in the stock sheet, you have to press the update stock button, okay. After that only the description will be updated. Based on that, the physical quantity and system quantity will be given to you, okay. Now what if we are going to make the new sales entry with more than the available stock quantity, okay. If it is more than the available stock quantity, then there should be some error message or pop-up should be there, right, so that we can able to understand that we don't have enough quantity to sell. See here I am making one sales entry with the description marker, and the quantity I have mentioned is 10. Now see in the purchase marker we have purchased how much quantity? 50 is there. See, let's see in the purchase sheet. See here it is mentioned 50. We have purchased already 50 pieces of marker. Now what if I have make like a sales entry is 60, more than the purchased quantity. So see here we need some notification here, okay. If it is more than the 50, then there should be some error message should come, right, if we are making more than the available stock. So what we are going to use, the formula equal to VLOOKUP, we are going to pick the current stock, available stock for the same item, okay. See here equal to VLOOKUP, I have selected the marker cell and then comma, then in the stock sheet I am going to select the full table, okay friends. In that what we want the output as the current stock quantity, which is in the 4th column. So I have to mention the number 4 comma, we need the exact match, so 0, 4 comma 0 you mention, and then close parenthesis and 1. Once you press enter, see here we have the result, make it at the center alignment. See I got the output as 50. So current stock for the marker is 50 I have. See by using the formula VLOOKUP we have brought the current stock quantity. Now what we want, we are going to add the logical test here. For that, equal to if, because we need only the notification, right? We don't want the current stock quantity. So for that, equal to if open parenthesis and the current stock quantity from the VLOOKUP will be there. If it is less than, okay, less than the current new sales quantity, see, less than the new sales quantity, how much, that cell, E10 cell I am selecting, just select that cell and comma. See here, if the current stock quantity is less than the new sales quantity, I want the pop-up should be in the double quotes, you have to mention not enough quantity or not available stock, no stock, something, whatever you want you can put, comma, and then if it is false, I want the just blank cell. So for that I have mentioned double quotation and double quotation close, after that close parenthesis and enter. See here, now we have got the not enough quantity because 60 is the new sales order, but we have only 50. See, if I mention 50, only blank cell is there, so there will not be anything showing here. See here in the stock quantity, in the stock sheet only 50 we have, so we can make the 50 sales, but not more than the 50. If it is more than the 50, then there will be one error message or pop-up message like this, not enough quantity. However you want, you can keep like that. Okay friends, see here, like you can also try for the other items also. Now I am going to make this entry type purchase. Once I make the purchase entry, see, not enough quantity, this notification not make sense. Okay, we don't want for the purchase entry there should not be any notification like this, because we are preparing the new purchase entry. For that, what we can do, we can edit that formula and we are going to do the nested if. Okay, again one more if I am going to use, equal to if open parenthesis and select the entry type, that purchase cell, okay, equal to within double quote sale. If that entry type is sale, and then close double quotes close and then comma. If it is sale, then all the formula has to be obtained. Okay, if it is not sale, other than the sale like purchase, then I want the cell to be empty. So double quotation I have open and close and enter. See here, only if I select the purchase, there will not be anything mentioned in the errors. See here, if I make the sales, if I select the entry type as sale, marker is 70, quantity is the sales order, so which is not able to sell because the current stock quantity is 50. So that pop-up message will come. I hope you guys are getting my points. See here, if the new entry is there, for example, I am mentioning the highlighter. See, if I make some new entry, there is, you can see that there is an error message is showing here, #NA. Okay, that should not be shown, right? We have to remove that error. For that, what we can do, we can add the formula if error. Edit that formula in that cell, after equal to mention the formula if error. See here, I am going to enter the formula equal to if error. If all this formula, the remaining formula is error, then I want the output to be empty, right? So at the end I am going to put comma, double quotation open and close after that, because I want only the empty cell, and then the close parenthesis to close the if error formula. Press enter. Once you press enter, see here the blank cell is there. Whenever there is some new entry is there, you will not see the error message here. Okay, so that will be removed by using the formula if error.
Now we are going to make a new purchase entry. Okay friends, see here, I'm going to select the entry type as purchase. Last invoice number is 6, so I'm going to start with the next number 7. Now I'm going to prepare a purchase entry for the highlighter. It's a new item. Okay, I have entered the quantity as well as the price. Once I press the purchase entry, see here in the purchase sheet, that highlighter new item has been added in the purchase sheet. Now the same item, if you see in the stock sheet, it is not updated. So what you have to do, you have to press the update stock. After that, the highlighter is added in the stock sheet. See here, the purchase quantity 20 and the sale not yet sold, so the available stock quantity is 20. Okay friends, now what we are going to do, see here in the description cell you can also make the drop down list here by selecting the description from the stock sheet. Okay, like we have done the entry type, purchase and sales we have done, no, like that you can also make the drop down here in the description sheet, so that whatever the purchase we have done, that will be shown here. From that you can select. Now what we are going to do here, I am going to select the insert and select from the shapes, select the shapes, and then I'm going to draw a button here. Okay, see here, one button I have drawn, and whatever the color you want based on your wish you can select here. I will select this color. Now I am going to mention the name for this one, purchase. Okay friends, same thing what I am going to do now, I will copy this one and paste again and again 2 times, so that for sale as well as the stock I am going to prepare the button. See here, I will change the edit the name now. Purchase I will remove here, and I will make the description as sale, and the last button I will remove the description, and we will prepare this one as a stock. Okay, now what we are going to do, we will assign, okay, we will link this button. Now we are not going to assign the macro, but we are going to link this button. See here, right click, hyperlink you select, and this pop-up dialog box will open. From here you have to select place in this document. Okay, now this purchase button will be linked with the purchase sheet. I have selected the purchase and give OK. Now if you click this button, it will go directly to the purchase sheet. See here, I am going to click now. See, once I press that one, it will go to the purchase entry sheet. So it will be very easier for you to move from one sheet to another sheet. Likewise, we are going to link the sale as well as the stock. See here, right click, hyperlink, place in this document, select that one, and then this is the sale button. So I have selected the sale and give OK. Now press the sale button. See here, we have moved directly to the sales sheet. Same thing we are going to repeat for the stock button also. Hyperlink, right click and hyperlink, place in this document, select the stock and press OK. Now see, we have assigned all the 3 buttons to the different sheets. If you click the stock button, it will move to the stock sheet. Make sure you are always pressing the update stock in the stock sheet whenever we have entered the new purchase entry. See, I will go to the main sheet now, and what we will do, we can prepare a new sales entry now. Okay, see here, I will explain you now. In the entry type, I have selected the sales and the last invoice number is 3. So now I will start the new sales entry with 4 invoice number, and randomly I am giving the company name and date. Give as per your wish based on your sales. And the description, now what I am going to mention here, it's a marker. Okay, we will mention marker, and the quantity 80 I have mentioned. See here, once I press once I given 80, that pop-up will come here, the notification will be given. See, I will give the higher color also for this one, not enough quantity. So 80 we don't have the enough quantity, so we cannot make a sales for 80. Marker we have only 50 stock quantity, right? Now I will make, see, 40. When I mention the 40, it's automatically the pop-up message has been removed. Okay, because we have the available quantity 50. Once I press sales entry, let's move to the sales sheet by clicking the sales button. See here, marker has been entered in the sales sheet, okay, with quantity 40. Now let's go and check in the stock sheet. See here, 50 purchase quantity for marker and sale quantity is 40, and remaining available stock quantity is 10. Okay friends, you have to click always the update stock here. Now let's move to the main sheet. Now this 3 button is there, right? Purchase, sale and stock. This 3 button you can copy and paste in the another sheet also. All the sheet you can paste. okay, so that it will be very easier for you to move from one sheet to another sheet, like purchase to sale or sales to stock. Wherever you want to move, you can easily shift from one sheet to another sheet. This is how you have to prepare the stock management system in Excel. Okay friends, hope you guys are like this video. If you really like this video, please press the like button down, and until now if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell button, so that whenever I have uploaded new video related to Excel, you will get notification on that, so that you will not miss any of my videos. Please share with your friends this video. I will be happy if someone is getting benefited from my video. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next wonderful video.